Hey friends, it's Sherry, and today I'm going to share with you a little project I worked on yesterday and today. Last week on Amy Tandree's YouTube channel, she had shared her system for organizing her photos, and she offered this free printable. So I liked it, the concept so much, I went ahead and printed it and organized some photos yesterday. Now, typically, photos that I already have waiting to be scrapped, I have in my albums in chronological order, so I could just kind of whip them out, or I keep a stack on my desk. So a lot of these photos are photos that I've already scrapped, or photos that I liked, but maybe for whatever reason I'm not going to scrap. So, but most of these are extra photos. So, since I don't have that many for each year, I just did it by year rather than event. So when I had several duplicates, I just took a sheet of paper and cut it in half and just wrapped it around and marked what it is with the date. And anyway, I just love the way this is going to be a good system for me, so I'm very excited about it. So thanks, Amy. And as I was working on that project, I came across some Halloween photos and realized that I had not updated my Halloween album for quite some time, maybe 3 years. Several years ago, I guess, let's see, 2011, My Mind's Eye came out with this Mischievous collection, and I just fell in love with it. I just thought it was fun and whimsical, and I loved the little folk art feel to it. So I thought, I'll just make an album that showcases my kids' Halloween costumes every year. So I ordered the collection and just stuck it in here. And so I've been using this collection for several years, obviously. And occasionally I will add other things to it that aren't from the collection. But so classic that it just works. So let me show you. I started off with a blank chipboard album, and obviously on the cover here I painted it and stamped those little honeycomb hexagon shapes. Used some Hambly rub-ons. This little sheet of paper actually came from the cover of the collection kit, just a little loose sheet, but I love the way it showcased all of the, or some of the pattern paper, so I just used that little strip as a decorative element to my album. So since obviously every year Halloween is on the same date, I just put October 31st, and here we go. This first page I did 2 years on, as you can see, but just fun and simple. I just feel like with the costumes and the pattern paper, you really don't need to add a lot of elements to it to make it shine. So as you can see, I've added other products in here. October afternoon, of course, some stamps, a little bit of twine. This was the first year that he really understood what trick-or-treating was. He kept asking me, "One more house, Mommy?" So sweet. And my daughter was actually born 1 month before this, and I guess I just didn't have the energy to slap a costume on her and take her out. So anyway, she must have been at home with Daddy. And let's see, this was the first year. She just kind of hung out at the front door with Daddy and passed out candy. And just used some fun little burlappy type ribbon there. And my silly little clown, my little lion, 2005. This just makes me laugh. My son had been, at that age, was obsessed with polar bears, and he wanted to be a polar bear for Halloween, and I could not find any polar bear costumes except for collegiate type, mascot type things, and they were hundreds of dollars, so I decided I would make one. I mean, I was gluing stuff together, sewing at the very last minute, and I had that white fur all over my house for weeks. After that, I decided that was insanity. Although it was fun, and I'm glad I did it. I can say I did it. After that, I don't think I ever made another costume. But anyway, he loved it, so that's all that mattered. I think has to be my favorite Halloween costume year ever for them, Captain Jack. This just made me laugh so much because my son is fair-haired, and just to see him with dark eyes and dark hair, it was just a riot. And then my little princess, we had gone to Disney World right before this Halloween, and she had bought that little dress. We had bought that dress for her at Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, and I just thought it would be the cutest Halloween costume, so there we are. Oh, my husband, he actually carved out a pumpkin with a pirate ship on it. Wow. We haven't done things like that for a few years. But here I have my little cheerleader and Jedi. And I just love the way this collection, I just love the colors in it. And just makes me happy. 2009, the first year that I actually let him get a mask to cover up his face. I was a little sad about it, but he loved it so much I couldn't tell him no. So just a fun little thing. I loved her little witch's costume. So cute. And obviously this year they both were into masks. Hers is just like a faceless phantom. What is the point of that? But she loved it. And he obviously is Sully from Avatar. So very cute. And let's see, the skeleton. This made me laugh because it glowed in the dark. And he's tall and lean. Excuse the little gnat flying around. So when he would run, it was just so hilarious because he just looked like a skeleton running up the street because of the glow in the dark bones. Anyway, funny. And this is where I had stopped. So today I did the next 3 years. This is a Studio Calico paper that I just loved. The little stars, and loved the way the colors worked with her costume. So this I obviously, let's see, I used gelatos to color the wood veneer, and I love this American Crafts glitter ribbon. It matches her, the color on her little costume perfectly. These little puffy stickers are black, puffy hearts are black and white, and I just stuck them down in some pink stays on to give a little bit of pop of color to that. And I love the way the cat came out for the photo shoot. He does that quite often, but I just thought it was so cute since she was dressed up as a little witch. 2013, she goes trick-or-treating every year with her friends, and we just have such a great time. And they were all in character. It was just so cute. This was just a really fun year. It was like a magical. I think it actually snowed later that night. It was, or no, that was a really beautiful night. One night we went trick-or-treating, we had snow, and it was crazy. And then this was last year. She decided she wanted to be a little nerd. But as you can see, I incorporated other things from other collections, and it works so well with this paper. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little album share, and just wanted to let you know I haven't fallen off the face of the scrappy earth, just busy doing some house projects and gearing up for the school year, which starts on Thursday. So thanks as always for stopping by and for subscribing, and I'll see you soon. Bye.